Hello and welcome. I'm Sam. There's a green screen. That's my wall. I had the green screen up for a little bit, but the lighting wasn't consistent and it was very uneven. And so, um, the longer it was out, the less it would chroma key. So, I'll figure it out later. We'll get it working. Anyway, this game is Gone Home. Don't know who made it. I'll figure that out later. Put it in the description. But it's supposed to be like a fun short. The Fulbright Company, a fun short horror game about.
Hi, Mom.
They'll tell you.
So I got my ticket home from Europe. I get back on June 6th, but it's a really late flight because that was the cheapest, so it gets in at midnight. But don't worry, I'll get a shuttle from the airport so you don't have to pick me up. Like, really seriously, you don't have to. Okay, so, love you. See you soon. Bye.
Bye. Oh yeah. You guys ever just stretch and just like I'm free. I've stretched my worries away. Oh my god. Katie, I'm sorry I can't be there to see you, but it is impossible. Please don't go digging around trying to find out where I am. I don't want Mom and Dad or anyone to know. We'll see each other again someday. Don't be worried. I love you. Sam. I'm Sam. Oh my god. Oh my god, that's a zoom. Whoosh, whoosh. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh. Don't like that. Don't do that. That's not good. Guess I'm just gonna leave my shit out there. I should get it. I guess I'm just gonna leave my shit out there? I don't make the rules. Oh, what's this? Over the Alps. A novel traveling game. That actually sounds really fun. I'd actually play the shit out of that, I bet. Coming out of the closet. Just like back in high school. Dear Jan, it's so good to I hear noises. It's so good to hear from you again. All this new house? So much saliva. All this new house business sounds like quite the adventure. Remember the little dorm room we shared freshman year when we were miserable fantasizing about our dream homes? I always said I wanted a mansion. You said you just wanted a house in the woods. Look who got both. Somebody up there likes you. I could use some of that magic. Send me some lotto numbers. I'll play them. Seriously. But I shouldn't be complaining about this good old split love. What? Old split love? We've had since Bob got transferred to Winnipeg. We just got new vinyl siding. Jealous yet? Ooh. It is 1995. Ooh. Let me know if you ever want to trade places. So how are the girls doing? Has Katie left on her big European adventure yet? Speaking of jealous. Right back soon. I miss ya, roomie. Oh. Regional track and field finals, 100-meter relay. Oh my god. Oh, that's the window, the curtains in the window. I thought it was a person. Regional track and field finals. Hecho in Mexico. Mexico and Mexico. Alright. Oh. Holy Bible? I'll just keep that with me. Yoinks. Guess I'll just keep everything open so I know that I've been there before. Oh. Okay. That's locked. Can I run? No. Why can't I run? I'm a track star. Wellspring Movers. Okay.
Dear Katie, so much has changed, even just since you've been away. We moved into this house. I'm at a new school. And my big sister being gone for a year doesn't make it any easier. It doesn't feel real. But I'm not gonna let it faze me. I used to tell you everything, and if I can't do it in person, because you're off gallivanting around who knows where, I'll tell it to this journal. Just like I was talking to you.
That's sweet. Ugh, but I gotta take a shit, sis. Author? Author. Author magazine, Stephen King. 20 top authors. Like, now no one can use it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 0. Ooh. Green apple. Cool. Itinerary. Oh, Jesus Christ. Katie's departure, 7694. Flight 881. 7694. Amsterdam. Damn. Zurich, Milan, Paris, London. Or are these just the possible flights? She went to Amsterdam. Okay. Well, fuck. I'd love to go to Amsterdam. Damn. Amsterdam. Am I right?
Sam. Sam. Hello.
What? Hello?
Sam.
What? God.
Sam, where are you?
I'm right here. I'm on the phone.
Really? I need to talk to you. Please be there.
Right here. Talk.
Hi, Mom. So I got my ticket home from Europe. I get back on June 6th, but it's a really late flight because that was the cheapest, so it gets in at midnight. But don't worry, I'll get a shuttle from the airport so you don't have to pick me up. Like, really seriously, you don't have to. Okay, so, love you. See you soon. Bye.
That's a big storm. Okay. Sam, Daniel from the old neighborhood called. He wants to come see the new house. Call him back. Mom, Daniel is a total weirdo. The only reason I ever hung out with him in the first place is he had a Nintendo when we were little. Duh. Mom. God. Oh, shit. Now I'm inside the house. Oh, shit. Press 2 or M. Front, foyer, locked, hallway, stairs. Closet. I've been to the closets. Oh, that's a thing. Welcome, new student. We hope that your is excited about your first day as Goodfellow High School as we are.
Oh my god. You are so lucky you finished high school before we moved into this house. So, it's the first day of school, and there I am, introducing myself to the class. And I say that I just moved into the house on Arbor Hill. All of a sudden, every kid in the room turns and just stares like I suddenly transformed into a mutant. I just stood there, wishing pretty hard for a rewind button. Because now maybe nobody knows my name, but they all know who I am. The Psycho House girl. Great.
First day of school added to backpack. Oh, is this my backpack? Akechi. Can I interact with it while no? Obituary, Oscar Doc Mason. Amasan, 60 of Bunkani, died peacefully last month in his home. September 8, 1933, in the house that would be his home for the rest of his life. He attained his degree in pharmacy at a young age and returned to Boone County to practice. He quickly became a well-loved figure at the center of the community. In the decades preceding his passing, he was seldom seen outside his home. A service will be held on Sunday at First Methodist Church at 1 p.m. We all welcome his survivors, who his nephew Torrance Greenbrier, as well as in spirit the people of Boone County. Oh, yeah. I got him. Ooh, DeSoto. Is that me? Or is that my sister? Does she like, well, if I can't just go to Europe, I'm joining the military. Here, that's yours. Hey, let's get Kronk. They say that Jack of all trades is a master of none. I have to disagree. Mastery is not a question of specialization, but sureness of purpose and dedication to craft. If you happen to be in the market for a combination LD CD player, you're glad to know that Binary seems to share this particular. No. So 1 no, 2 no. What if JFK wasn't JFK? What if that was an imposter? JFK was a president. I'm on board. US and USSR equals coalition? Chinese, Japanese, Lebanese? Early space flight to utopia, advanced technology, end World War II early, time Stargrim do differently? Back to basics, sent back in time to Dallas, 1963 again. State of emergency in Dallas. Interstellar in USSR? You can do better. See a writer, I'm guessing. Beige to writer. Oh, sister. Lovely sister, I got your notebook. Opened his eyes and saw them. The stars twinkling as if he were lying on the grass in his family's yard in Massachusetts, even though that place was a million miles away. No, he blinked the sleep from his eyes, looking through the carbon-reinforced safety glass of the space station Archimedes. Yes, he was a long way from home. The future needed him. John Russell's head swam. He felt incredibly drunk despite not having touched or dropped in hours. He vomited onto his feet. His bare feet. He stared for a moment, processing his sick, flecked toenails. Scanning up his bare shins, bare knees. He was completely naked. He looked up and met the eyes of a gorgeous blonde woman wearing a tight polymer fiber tunic. The fabric that strained at the seams to contain her generous bosom was emblazoned with the phrase matter transference operator. Then he passed out. John Russell had crossed the gap in time. Only messages has passed before, but now, and man, they needed him now more than ever. Changing the past was no longer good enough. The instructions from the council had been clear. What to procure, what to construct from it, how to assemble it. So he made the machine, how to transport him bodily across time, and now he stood there in the bridge of the starship, Archimedes, command of the vessel, because only he who had saved the Predesnit's life twice before could helm the Neve crew to their destiny, the fate of the galaxy. I think you had a little bit of one too many of these. See, you don't have to do that. You don't have to do that. The killing of JFK. You've seen the movie Discover the Truth? Yeah. Electrical inspection form. The wiring in the house is technically up to safety. That's good. Technically is always good. The amperage requirements, however, multiple layers of wiring have been added into the structure over the last 100 years. System is frequently unpredictable. Lights blink out for no clear reason. Pressure on floorboards and door frames disrupts the circuits wired directly behind the surface. Properly reworking the electrical system would be highly destructive to the walls, floor, and fixtures of the structure. After discussion with the Mr. Greenbrier, since there are no current safety concerns, issues will not be addressed. Expect the lights to go out. Why is that so bassy? I was a teenage drag queen. Don't like those noises. A stranger under my roof? It's more likely than you think. It's behind you now. David asked me to write you regarding the reviews you've been submitting the last few months. Frankly, they're becoming more trouble than they're worth. From an editing standpoint, there is a word limit. It is your job to stay under it, not mine to cut back to it. Even then, it's becoming harder and harder to weed out the tangents and non-sequiturs from the usable copy without heavy rewrites. The readers of Home Theater Aficionado want to hear about the quality and value of the hardware, not ruminations on your childhood. If it were up to me, I wouldn't be writing this letter. It'd just be cutting you loose. There's tons of guys half your age who would take half your rate to write stuff I could actually use. But David's known you for a long time. Blah, blah, blah. 0451. 0451. Is that to this? Is there another lock I'm going to have to remember that for? Hey! Dear Mason, please find enclosed your original document and a typed copy for your records. The notarized copy has been filed at our offices. Thank you for entrusting our firm with this important matter. I, Oscar Mason, processing full competence of mind and memory, and after a full survey of valued items to my name, do hereby declare this document my last will and testament. The following shall hold true upon my passing. I declare that I am a lifelong resident of Boone County, that I am unmarried and have no children. I declare that I have no outstanding debts to my name, to any creditors, living or dead. I do hereby bequeath every item of value of which I may die possessed, including the dwelling and surrounding acres located at Arbor Hill, as well as any and all personal property and moneyed accounts to my nephew, Torrance L. Greenbrier, Jr. of Ellis County. In the event that said Torrance L. Greenbrier, Jr. should predecease me, then in such event, the bequest to him shall fall, and the same is bequeathed to his children as ordered by age and competence as stewards of my estate. So he's still alive. He's upstairs. He's being all like, coming for you, bitch. Hey, are you the new girl, Sam? I'm Tommy. I'm at the back behind you. Wave if you get this, and right back. Hi, Tommy. Yes, I'm Samantha, and yes, I'm new. What's up? I just thought since you're new, maybe you could use a friend. I don't have a lot of friends either, so I thought I'd ask something if you don't mind. Do you mind? No, I don't mind. What did you want to ask? Was it just you, your uncle, who went psycho? Or does it run in the family? So did Oscar go psycho?
Dawn County, Tacoma County, and Wistaria County. Residents are strongly urged to stay indoors and secure all windows and doors. Flood control.
Enclosed, please find the Pioneer unit. Blah, 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 blah. Terry, hey man, how have you been? I know you're a published author and everything now, but my editor at HIF Aficionado has too much review work to do around, and he's looking for another freelancer. Naturally, I thought of you. You were saying in your last letter how much of a pain it's been trying to find a publisher for your latest work of literature, and writing stereo reviews is dead simple. Sit at home with a glass of scotch, listen to some records, and write up how it sounds, and then get paid. I've included some issues of the mag to use as examples. If you're interested, send some samples to my editor and tell him your old college chum Mike sent you. Here's the address. Yeah. It's the book Dad wrote. What do you write? The Accidental Survivor? Savior. November 21st, 1963. John Russell knows that the president's life hangs in the balance. But who would believe him? God. Making friends. Sam thought this might help Dad. Oh my God. It's a piece of cake to make a pretty cake. What?
You know that feeling where the first moment you see someone, it's like they have a big gold star around them, and you have to get to know them? Well, there's this girl. I think she's a senior. She's usually dressed kind of punk, but sometimes I see her in this, like, army uniform, and she's always drawing in this notebook, looking so intense. I had no idea how I would ever, have an excuse to talk to her. Till I noticed she and her friends hang out and play Street Fighter at the 7-Eleven every day after school.
So you stalking? You stalking these people? Maybe you're the one in this house. You stalker. The X-Files. 27? Can I do that, actually?
And Wistaria County. Residents are strongly urged to stay indoors and secure all windows and doors.
No. Read story at the Heaven at the Edge of the World. Samantha Greenbrier, Grade 2, Story The Turtle People, Part 1. Captain Allegra. looked off at the ocean and went on forever. So it seemed someday she would find the edge and get to the paradise there. Then she heard a cannon fire. Boom, it was the black pirate ship. Shield, I thought we lost them at Horse Island. The first mate said, looks like you thought too soon. The black ship came up along the side. Captain Black himself came out on the deck of the black ship. He yelled to Captain Allegra, you're never gonna find the edge. There ain't no paradise, and your father were a liar. Captain Allegra yelled back, then why do you keep following us, you imbecile? The first mate yelled out, we'll stop you, Captain Black. We'll find the edge of the world, and you'll see. Her father was no liar. The battle kept going till Captain Allegra's ship got away. Now west, she said, and the ship sailed towards the sunshine. Hauntings and poltergeists. Huh. Oh, I can crouch. I just noticed that. I did it just instinctively from, like, Skyrim and Oblivion. It wasn't even... Oh, it's empty. Whoosh! U.S. National Forestry Manual for the Pacific Northwest. Yeah, that's cool. Uh-huh. God, this would be such a cool fucking house to live in. Reproductive systems worksheet. The menstrual cycle. Listen up, men. It travels through the fallopian tube. The ovary releases the ovum about 2 weeks later. Since the lining of the uterus is not needed for a pregnancy, it comes out through the vagina. It is incredible how the female body knows how to prepare for pregnancy. If the egg doesn't meet a sperm, it dissolves. While the ovum is developing, the lining of the uterus is getting thick and soft. Another ovum starts to develop in one of the ovaries, and the process begins again. An ovum starts to form. D-me. Oh. Okay. Sure. I write this to inform you that unfortunately Mercury Books will be unable to publish your follow-up to The Accidental Pariah. Despite the lower sales of The Accidental Savior, we went ahead with publication of the second book in hopes of a John Russell series catching on. However, sales of the second book have in fact been lower than those of the first, and so our stewardship of the series must end here. It has been a pleasure working as your publisher, and we wish you and John Russell the best in your future endeavors. Whatever, you assholes.
Voodoo, mildew, and shandu.
Oh, did I just...
I didn't know you were.
I'm right here looking at you.
I thought that was
If
my
it ain't me,
inventory.
it's my shadow.
Do you think I sent you
Vika.
far away?
I ain't been...
Uh-huh, I don't like this. Oh, is something on that? I should probably look at the things I pick up. Oh my god, I don't know where I'm at. Okay. Oh, that's all his books. Oh, all his books. He didn't sell, so he just has a ton of them. Hi, Lonnie. So if you wanted to come over to my house still this afternoon, that would be cool. I can drive. It's kind of far, but I can drive you home too, so hopefully that's fine. Right back and leave this in my locker if you still want to, and we can meet in the parking lot after 6. Samantha, yeah, I'm totally in. See you there. Then I'm gonna kick your butt. Get ready. Hadouken.
So you know what they say about the best laid plans of mice and men? Yeah, it turns out it applies to Street Fighter too. At least I worked up the courage to walk into the 7-Eleven and ask for a turn, but all that practice at home did not exactly translate in the wild. So after I was finished getting my butt kicked, I followed them outside while they smoked. And that was when she asked me if I was that psycho house girl. But then she said she's always really wanted to see the psycho house. Her name is Lonnie. She's coming over tomorrow.
Get laid. Katie, please tell Mom and Dad. Sorry about the stuff that's missing. Sam. Oh, where am I? Katie, please, whatever you found, don't tell Mom and Dad. The attic. Okay. So it looks like I have to go upstairs now. I haven't found a key or anything yet, so hopefully if I go upstairs I'll find a key. That'll take me probably to that door. That door will have the key to that other door. So. Yeah, I don't like that. Don't like that sound at all. Controlled burn. Janice Greenbrier. Yeah, I mean, it happens. Shit, dog, that's all you had to say. I'll leave. Fucking hate this hallway. Weekly planner. Uh-huh. Boop. Boop. Oh. Notice a temporary personal transfer to aid in the upcoming prescribed burn operation. A ranger with expertise in the procedure is being transferred to the station at Flintwood National Forest. Police attached personnel. The overseeing officer at Flintwood Forest Station near conservation. Justice Greenberg is charged with the supervision of transfer personnel. Okay, cool. So they're doing a burn. I mean, they're not doing it now because it's kind of fucking raining a shit ton. Oh, a cassette tape. Let's go check this one out. Bratmobile. For Sam. Oh, Bratmobile. It's the same as that pin that I tossed because I'm a badass, so I just tossed that shit right out. It was in here, wasn't it? No, it's in here.
It's weird hanging out with girls. Daniel was around ever since I was little, and other girls?
I guess
I
it
don't know.
doesn't have a cassette in it.
But being around Lonnie is like instantly just right. I gave her the grand Psycho House tour and took my revenge on Super Nintendo. And it was like, I don't know, I finally found someone I feel normal around. I drove her home and she gave me this tape and said, "You have got to listen to this." I haven't stopped playing it since.
Bitch, you're a lesbian. Daniel called again. He wants his Nintendo game back. Sam, stop leaving every damn light in the house on. You're as bad as your sister. To whom it may concern, I, Samantha Greenbrier, am 17 years old and am therefore an independent, fully functioning human being. The fact that you still forbid me from going into the city on my own is frankly absurd. Compared with Katie, who is only 3 years older than me, and yet you allowed her to go all the way across an ocean. Excuse me, I'm reading here. To another continent on her own. I just want to spend an evening in a normal, totally safe... What? City. Oh, city. On my own. Like a human being. And since you may also remember that I have my own car now, you can't really stop me. Bitch. Bitch. Oh.
We're so cool, yeah, yeah.
Sam, I think the creative
We're
writing
so cool.
track would be perfect for
We're
you.
so cool, yeah, yeah.
3 students will
Fuck you too. Cool, small.
Creative writing, yeah. I was a creative writer. I was a creative writing major for a little bit. I loved it. Does not pay the bills unless you get published, though. Boy, I was real bad at people. Observed me, Miss DeSoto, wearing a t-shirt with an unacceptable image on the front, a large beer can labeled Pabst Blue Ribbon. Mr. Gross. DeSoto was sent to the guidance counselor's office. Was given the option to turn her shirt inside out, change into a shirt from her gym locker, or be suspended. She chose suspension. Her father was called, but there was no answer and no answering machine. Miss DeSoto must return this form tomorrow, signed by her father. Faja! Groove, exclusive AIDS in Africa. Groove, Kurt Cobain. He'll be alive forever. It's Steggy. Where's her Nintendo? Where's the Nintendo? I wanna play Nintendo! This house is so fucking cool. Oh, that's such a cool binder. Oh my god, I would have had that binder. I would have been bullied for having that binder. Captain Allegra, still in her following skirt and steady jerking, descended to the single shining thread into the lower cavern of the labyrinth. She and her first mate, on their own now, grew closer to their goal, the throne room of the dead immortal king of the island. The first mate slid down the line onto the stone floor. She swept chalky bone dust from the front of her canvas trousers and looked up at Allegra. The silken thread, nigh unbreakable thanks to the enchanted moths that inhabit the island, trailed behind, leading their way back to the entrance from further into the labyrinth. A moaning began to echo. The moaning grew louder and clearer. It turned into words from some ancient language that they could not understand. The king's cursed voice. The hairs on Captain Allegra's arm stood on end. She looked back at the first mate, whose eyes remained locked on the blackness of the passage for a moment too long before noticing the captain's gaze. The first mate nodded silently ahead. Following the king's ghostly song deeper and deeper into the labyrinth, they came upon a rocky gap spilling forth otherworldly blue light. The great basin of the dead king's throne room lay below. Skeletal in rotten robes, the king was hunched over the blue orb topping his royal scepter. Shadows of his bony fingers danced on the walls like ghouls as he sang. Wailing souls flowed in one by one through the cracks in the cave walls, pulled into the orb, causing it to glow brighter and brighter. Behind the king, a long staircase hewn from rock led down onto the chamber from a passage at the top. Allegra said, "We have the advantage in numbers. I will draw his attention than you." But the first man interrupted, "No, I am smaller and quicker, and you know that of dealing with mystic energies like these. I will circle to the other side, get the king's attention, and lead him on a merry chase." She held up the silk line, all traced by this invincible thread, of course. Allegra said, "It is a good plan, but perhaps we should go together." The first mate shook her head. "You know this is our best chance. Don't be afraid for me." They grasped hands and exchanged 3 tight squeezes, their palms growing warm. The first mate tried the shining thread to the belt of her trousers, gave a quick salute, and winked and dashed off. My God. Allegra waited, staring vigilantly across the top of the stairs when the first mate was to appear. The king continued his wait. No, the singing stopped. The king turned and began walking up the stairs. Allegra wanted to call out, to do anything to stop the first mate from running headfirst into danger. She tried tugging on the line to signal her. No use. The king was nearly at the top of the stairs when the first mate burst through the passageway. She skidded to a stop, even from across the yawning basin. Allegra could see then the first mate's eyes grew wide. She turned and ran, summoning his undead power. The king left the ground, levitating, gliding behind her with distressing speed. From some dank passage much too far away, Allegra heard the first mate scream. She was already running toward the sound. The line in Allegra's hand went taut, then shuddered. It fell slack to the stone floor. As Allegra ran, she was gathering line, twisting it around her arm. She came to its end, and the unbreakable thread dangled limply. Its end shredded and frayed in her hand. She tossed it to the ground and ran. That's a lot. But it was so much better. Well, it was so much better than her dad's. Her dad's was really badly written. That was actually really good. I would probably read that book, actually. I would read it. If that's you, sis, I'd read your book. You're good. Don't like that. Hey, Sam, do you want to see Pulp Fiction after school at the Coliseum? It came out last week, and Todd won't shut up about it, so either it's good or we can make fun of him for liking it. My mom is supposed to cook dinner for us tonight for a change, but I can just ditch out on it probably. What time? Also, isn't that movie supposed to be really violent? Am I going to barf? According to Todd, it is pretty hardcore. I guess Uma Thurman gets stabbed in the heart with a heroin needle. So that's kind of hilarious. Also, something about cheeseburgers is important. Todd wants to see it again. 7:15, okay, don't barf. Alright, see you then. Barf. Wait. Oh my god. Oh. Okay, I'm good.
Lonnie brought her hair dye over today.
I'm good.
She said,
I'm
I
so
need to
good
fix
now.
these roots. Think you could help? Dyeing hair is weirdly intimate. I don't know if I've touched someone else's scalp before. It's pretty intimate, right? It felt intimate. We looked into the mirror together after, and I expected her to say something about how it looked crappy or good or whatever. But that's when she said, "You're so beautiful." And she was looking at me. Right in that moment, I wanted to say something, but I waited. And the moment was gone.
Which way have I been? So, downstairs. So I came here, went through here, and then up, right? And then this is the bathroom, and then I came back down this way. So, I haven't been here. Oh! That was lightning, never mind. I'm an idiot. So am I supposed to, like, be going to an attic? What's going on in here? Mitten! Oh. Oh, dear Jan Honey. Let me tell you, I understand how you feel both. And Bob and I have had our down periods, but it's become a little bit of a way of life, actually. Get used to each other. You live your own lives in the same house. The kids grow up, they go away. I'm sorry this isn't helping, is it? Don't worry, Terry will get over whatever's distancing him. Things will go back to normal. And as for Sam, being distant, that's a teenager for you. Nothing to worry about. In the meantime, though, this controlled burn, that sounds like quite the adventure. But let's cut to the chase. This new ranger they sent, that's what I want to hear about. Ranger Rick, you have to be kidding me. It's too perfect. You have to tell me everything. And send pictures. I want the whole package. Wait, what? Wait, that sounded wrong. Pat. Dick. Penis. Package. Keep your chin up. So, yeah, he's upset because he got kicked out of being a writer and is distant, and he's drinking a lot. And she's like, I don't know. It's like, yeah, I get it. Life is hard in general. Wow. Dear Mom and Dad and Sam. Excuse me, I am in the channel. This is My second pass through the channel. I'm on my way back from London, this time going to Brussels, Belgium. Sorry I didn't write to you on the way to London, but I was too excited about the channel. London was great. Dad, I know you've always wanted to visit it, and I think you really should. You'd love it. If you all wanted to come back here as a family sometime, I guess I could be convinced. Oh, that'd be so fucking beautiful. Oh, God. I'm so jealous of this house. I'm so jealous of this house. Is that weird? Or is that normal? After the honeymoon, rediscovering your spouse? Ugh. Ooh, this is nice. Ooh, Escape from Ghost Mansion. Topical. I play all these board games. I fucking love board games. If there was a way for me to, like, play board games on YouTube, I would. 100%. Board games are so much fun. But then I need friends who are okay with being on camera, who don't care if they're filmed and monetized. Which we wouldn't be monetized, I'm a broke bitch. And then we'd have to have like cameras above and then at each of us or something, and then we'd have to like play a game beforehand. Katie, Mom and Dad were going to make up the guest room for you to stay in over the summer, but you came home in such a short notice that we weren't around to do it. You can use my room if you want. I won't be needed anymore. Sam. Oh, did she leave or something? Oh, is this our old room or something? Who knows? Ooh. Sightings journal. A tall shadows in the upstairs hall when I rounded the corner. No one was there. How tall was Uncle Oscar? Note, I was not wearing my glasses. Faint voice coming from the bottom of the stairs. I said hello. Did not investigate. Probably the furnace. Poured milk from carton in fridge. It was spoiled. Pretty sure I read that spirits can sour milk. Milk was bought yesterday. Moo! Oh! Also, ghost milk. Oh. Lonnie says she feels a pressure in the TV room. I suddenly begin to feel cold. We build a protective pillow fort. Lonnie and I employ Ouija board as a medium. Disturbing messages are conveyed from the other side. Oscar is definitely here. Enlisted Lonnie to stay up all night and help patrol premises, recording any signs of otherworldly presence. Lonnie reported many sightings, but all remained unconfirmed. Possible ectoplasm in the attic. Oh, probably due to lack of roof. Sample taken just in case. Despite our best efforts, we both fell asleep around 4 a.m. All in all, successful. Hey, you get some Lonnie. You get some Lonnie, sis. Katie. So this is just my room that they haven't unpacked because I don't live there, so, or, well, I'm not there, so, yeah. Guys, I haven't found a single fucking key. Oh, damn. Name, Richard Pattern. Performance evaluations. Oh, that's the, indispensable during the course of the prescribed burn. Oh, she's gonna get her some rack. Some rich. In the opinion of Philadelphia Forest staff, Rick's contributions to the 9% become essential. Good for him. Boop. I've looked everywhere. I don't know why there's no keys. Halloween show, the Misfits. They're awesome. Don't forget your costume. See you there. Oh, Lonnie. Cool. Oh, okay, well.
Sometimes you just have to lie to Mom and Dad. Like when Lonnie asked me to see a band with her and stay over at her friend's place in the city after. That's a lie to Mom and Dad's situation. but it was so worth it.
I bet.
The girls on stage were
Such a
just
nice
so
house.
loud and real and awesome. And everybody was moving together like one huge tide of sound. Between two songs, Lonnie leaned over and said, "How do you like your first show?" I was so happy. I felt tears starting in my eyes. And then she up and hugged me. I think she could tell.
So sweet, though. Young love. So nice. That first one was terrible. Bye. Hate that room. Huh. Whoa, whoa, that's so cool. Oh, that's bitchin'. That's a bitchin' fucking table. He saved her from the raging flames and then things really heat up. Oh, she wants to fuck that rich guy. Which I don't blame her. It's a fucking park ranger. Oh, Lonnie, holy crap, I was in the library and I noticed something in the corner and I found a secret passage and it had Oscar's creepy old stuff in it. Oh my god, got to see this. We're skipping 6. So it's upstairs hall, mom's and dad's room, closet, library? Oh, it's marked on map. Okay. Healthy choices. Was it 2? Yeah. So that's what I'm in now. Oh, that's so cool. Oh, these people are so cool. Captain O'Ligger and the First Mate. Your costume, my costume. L. Oh, that's so cool. Oh, I wish I was young. I'm too old. I'm practically falling to dust. Sam's dark room. Do not enter if red lights are on. Hello? Let's go to the secret room first. Yeah, right here. Oh my god. Oh. I'm scared. What? Ghost Hunters, Sam and Lonnie. Secret house investigation cog. Hidden compartments found. 3? You can leave now. I don't need you here. I'm happy exploring this house on my own. Thank you. So, hidden compartments. There's 3. There's 1 in the library. Upstairs in the foyer. Evidence of supernatural discovered. 0. So are they on the map? Yeah. Oh, that's F2. Got it. Thank you. I needed that. Oh my god, it's so dark. Oh, that's so creepy. There's a hidden panel in here. You come out, and then it's like Dad's office is there. So it's right here? Or is it right here? Where is it? Dad's office. Yeah, that's on. Oh, it's the other side of this bookshelf. Hey, cool sticker. The Misfits.
At Todd's brother's place after the show, there was only a futon to sleep on, so Lonnie and I shared it. The lights went out. I was turned toward her. My eyes started to adjust, and then I could see she was looking at me, too. In the dark, she smiled. My heart was beating so fast. I rolled over. I felt so, I don't know, nervous. After a minute, she put her arm around me and was so close and whispered in my ear, "I really like you." I just nodded my head, and I really hope she could tell. I really hope that she meant what I think she did. I felt like a shook-up can of soda ever since. I hope we have the chance to talk before I explode.
God, I love it. Cute as fuck. Private, do not read. Allegra and her scouting party peered down warily through the dense canopy of rustling leaves from their perch high in the forest branches. Mere feet away, sunlight shone brightly off the inner ice walls of the glacial basin in which the forest grew. It was a strange sight indeed, such lushness juxtaposed with the frigid ice formations. Allegra led forward without hesitation, bounding through the high branches. The first mate had been captured by the Green Glacier's Amazonian tribe. His life hung in the balance. We have to hurry. Allegra's party followed behind, moving quietly as the breeze through the greenery. Allegra, stranded in the clearing, shouted, "Stop!" She saw the Queen Amazonian up on her pedestal, reaching for the lever that would drop her first mate into the vat below. She shouted, "No!" and flung her saber at the Amazon's reaching hand, but it was too late. The first mate screamed as he fell toward the water, then splashed down. All was eerily silent. Allegra looked on, frozen in fear and remorse. She had been a moment too late. But then, from the vat, something began to emerge, a head of dark brown hair, just like the first mate's. Then the shoulders and sleeves of the coat soaking wet. But as the figure stood and the water poured down, Allegra saw that the first mate had changed. He was no longer a man at all. In fact, what looked back at her were the eyes, the face, the hair, the hands, the body of a woman. Still in the first mate's clothes, still the first mate. She spoke in a soft, clear voice. "Captain?" The Amazonian queen said, "She is one of us now. She is ours." Allegra drew her magical flintlock pistols from her belt, and her crew readied their swords. Allegra glared into the queen's eyes and said, "That's the love of my life, and you can't have her." Aw, she changed the sex of... This reminds me a lot of A Night in the Woods. Just the story. Just like the way that it tells its story through paper trails, through like, I don't know, I just get Night in the Woods feels from this. So there's one right outside Sam's room. Thought there was. Oh, I'm in the wrong hallway. Hello? Who are you? What do you want? Oh my god. Terrifying. Uh-oh. What's that? Oh, it's a... So what was it? It's in the backpack. Uh, 051. 0... Oh, don't smoke. Oh my god. Oh.
Lonnie came over today, but everything was different. She was sitting at my desk chair, and she wouldn't look at me. Finally, I asked her what was going on. She said she felt like she'd done something wrong that night in the city. Like I must think. But I said no. There was nothing wrong. I just wanted to say. But I couldn't find the words. I felt like I was gonna cry, but I wasn't sad. She got up and sat next to me on the bed. I looked at her. Lonnie, do you think you could ever... And that's when she kissed me.
I would like to cordially thank you for having me to your abode for the Thanksgiving holiday with your lovely family. I enjoyed the flavorful potatoes, and it was weird being around your parents for that long, but it was pretty funny how impossible it is for your dad not to be awkward for more than 30 seconds at a time. Very cordially yours, your close friend and confidant, Lonnie D, a fancy man, quite. Dear Miss DeSoto, allow me to take this opportunity to thank you for being such a gracious host of the festivities of your father's estate. Following the aforementioned meal with my parents, your family's Thanksgiving feast was the more enjoyable of the two events. I must say, I especially appreciated the time I spent with your grandmother, who is a lovely woman with sterling taste and a refined air. Let's do it again some next time, let's dear. Madame Smith. Oh, they're so cute. They're so cute. They're so cute. I heard it. They're so cute. Oh.
It's different now. I mean, we still hang out all the time like before. But now when no one else is around, well, you know. So you could say we're dating. But it's secret. Secret dating? I don't know. I mean, I guess that's the real difference. Now when we get off the phone or go home for the night, or it's just quiet and we're alone, we say I love you.
K is for kind, A is for amazing, I is for intelligent, and T is for talented. L is for lighthearted, I is for important, N is for nice. Ah! One of my old sex ed assignments. Hey, we're going through one of these. Hey, I'm doing real good. Point. I fucking love the story with Sam so far. Holy shit. I'm not even scared anymore. I'm just so goddamn, like... I'm so into the love story. 4K gold heart. Oh, damn. Reed College. Hey, good for her.
I'm so stupid sometimes. I was telling Lonnie that I got into my college summer program thing, and I was all making plans like, you should come visit me, stay in my dorm room. But she said, Sam, I ship out on June 6th. I was like, ship out? To where? She said, to basic training. What did you think I was doing all that ROTC stuff for? I guess she's been planning to join the army right after high school since she was like 12. And I guess she's really going to do it. So I was like, after graduation, I'm just never going to see you again?
No.
She said, let's just have fun while we can.
I mean, you guys still fucking date. God. I read that. The Granddad's books. Joyce, A Complete Understanding. Oh wow, he was a PhD. Just a family full of writers, I guess. Dear Terrence, thank you for sending along a copy of your newly published book. An author's first published manuscript is a momentous occasion. I read it this afternoon. I certainly recognized my son in the subject matter. An author's work is the externalization of that which he holds dear and that which he fears, and in this respect I believe your work was successful, but the lens through which the personal shone was needlessly clouded by genre cliches and implausible demistor, science fictional del ex machina. The great authors speak of their lives milieu in clear and honest tones, the lens crystal that refracts their thoughts without distortion. I congratulate you on surviving the great ordeal that is publication, and rest assured that readers of your chosen genre will lap up copies hungrily, but I urge you to shed artifice. You can do better. With a father's loving. Wow. I mean, he's just saying, like, yeah, you can do better. It is very cliche. My mom's citizen stuff. Oh. Cool. Oh, that looks bitchin'.
They tell you to stick with the group on field trips, Katie. There's a reason for that. Lonnie and I snuck off on the side paths at Multnomah Falls and got a little lost. Okay, a lot lost. Like, for hours. Right before the bus left, we found a trail and came running down the path, soaked and covered in mud, shouting for the bus not to leave. The school called home. Mom and Dad said, "You didn't get into trouble like this before you met that Lonnie girl." But I don't think they know about us. The kids at school, though, I'm really afraid that's a whole other story. Stick with the group, Katie. Stick with the group.
Oh, the kitchen, everything's over there. Also, don't stick with the group. Don't find the way you are. Bye. Oh, whoa. Terry, age 12, Thanksgiving 1963. Wow, there's a whole history. That's what I really like. Whole history. Yolanda de Soto. Dear Sam, today's Spanish lesson. Fly. Sunbeam. I'm so happy you liked the drawing. I was thinking of us when I drew it. I knew you'd be able to tell. You love Mexico. I think probably the nature here is totally different than back home. I keep thinking about Allegra and the first mate lost on a mysterious island where even the plants are out to get them. Then I think of them together, but in different wilderness together, and I start thinking of you again. I lie here in bed and I can almost feel you. I've been trying to save it up for when we're together again. I haven't done a good job, okay, but I tried. Okay, enough about that. Your last letter got to me the day before we start driving back north. We'll be racing this letter home. If I get home first, we can read it together. And yes, I'm taking tons of photos. We'll have to spend so much time in the darkness? X-ray specs. Looks like there's a secret place down here. What the fuck? The psycho house girl. The coolest stuff about being the psycho house girl. Cool thing number one, everybody in the hall think you don't know they're looking at you and whispering as you look past. Because I guess they haven't heard of Hurtful. Costumes, skeletons, and devils, cheerleaders from the Smells Like Teen Spirit video. That's a lie to mom and dad situation, but it was so worth it. God damn it, where's all the pizza? Senior high school, I appreciate the time and effort you put into writing your letter. It shows initiative and was well written, but it does not change my mind on this matter. While I understand that Miss DeSoto is a friend of yours, your fact that the matter is that she defaced school property with profanity, the fact that she allegedly defaced her own locker in retaliation for another student doing the same to yours is immaterial. As to your complaint that no other student has been punished for their part in this incident, the fact is that no guilty party has come forward, and there has been no convincing evidence as to who might have defaced your locker. In other words, there is no one to punish. I would suggest letting this issue drop, as it will only bring more unwanted attention on yourself, which I believe is what you claim began this whole incident in the first place. Wow. Assholes.
I don't get Lonnie sometimes. Like, her band, and our zine, and her hair, and everything are all anti-authority. But I watch her in JROTC, and she's doing drills in perfect formation, following orders, no question. And there's all this stuff in the news about don't ask, don't tell. Like, she's going to join the army and then have to lie about who she is. She said they don't need to know what they don't need to know. Like it was no big deal. This from the girl who trashed her locker to, like, defend my honor. I've learned when to stop arguing, though. I don't think Lonnie even gets Lonnie sometimes.
What the fuck? That's so fucking cool and creepy all at the same time. Hey Lonnie, sorry my mom was such a bitch last night. She's hardly ever around since her forest is like an hour away, and then when she is home she takes it out on you, like, because you're not a member of the family, she knows you won't call her on it. And I'm sorry. It's okay, I know she's just jealous of our cool and over freewheeling lifestyles. I feel sorry for you. I'm lucky my mom lives in Florida. You have to have a mom every day. Sorry, I didn't mean to bring it up, mom thing like that. I know I shouldn't have complained. No, I'm being serious. So you would rather live with your mom in Florida? Wait. Wow. Offer a promotion? Do your exemplary management of Flintlock prescribed burn operation last year. The services need for experienced professional direct regional operation. We look for your position. Cool. Got a promotion. Mom did. Mom did, guys. Oh, what's that? Earth, Wind, and Fire. Ah. Sam, the skull was the coolest thing I found in Mexico, and it was like $3. So let's go to the attic, right? Let's go to the attic. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, that's a window, not a door. I thought there was a door, like, behind the thing, and I could go through it, and then it wasn't, because it just wasn't. So, yeah. We're just not going to do that thing. We're going to go to the attic now. Oh, it's locked. Oh, well then, with the fucking... No fucking problem then. We'll just... I guess we'll just go back to the basement and explore that section that was completely black and the light didn't work. We'll just suck it up, Buttercup, and just do it. So. This is so cool. I would love a house like this. Love it. Love it. Love it, love it. I want a house like this. What? I got turned around again. The sensitivity so sensitive. It's up here, wasn't it? No, that goes to my room. Katie's room. I want to go back down. And through this way. Over here. Oh. Girl Scouts, set list, role model 30, main squeeze, telling stories, instruction.
Todd's band lost their singer. Todd said he sucked. Lonnie said he got sick of Todd's shit, and he was complaining about needing a new singer. So Lonnie was like, I can sing. And they were all kind of like, you can? And she was like, probably. But she's been rehearsing with them for like a week now. And I finally got to see them play in Todd's basement today. And she's actually really amazing. I feel so proud when she's on stage. It's incredible being in awe of someone you love. So everybody knows it's like a temporary situation till she ships out in June. But till then, I'm gonna be at every single show.
Yeah, I can't actually go do anything in there because it's just not letting me. So it looks like it's a very small room. It's probably like a closet, and you probably need to turn the light on to interact with whatever's in it. And so that's probably just something that's going to happen later. Oh, not here. Over here. How many purses? Hi Jan, I got 2 tickets for EWF on Thursday, but my girlfriend says she doesn't want to go. Her taste in music rears its ugly head again, so that leaves me with an extra ticket that I thought you might be interested in. More than dearly brushed in the freezing rain, right? Oh my god. She's cheating on her husband because he's being a big bitch because he lost his job, essentially. He's drinking and he has to write something good, but he just can't. And I get it. I get him and I get her. God damn, this place. So cool. First off, congratulations, Janice Greenbrier, Regional Director, and I'd say congratulations because, come on, you're going to take the job, right? What are you waiting for? An engraved invitation, call them back. But in the meantime, let's discuss this little outing you had with our favorite flannel-clad hunk. What a blast, but you sound like you're reading a lot into an innocent night out. You're sure there's something there? You said he has an out-of-town girlfriend. You're sure they're not serious? Okay, I do have to figure out when we'll be back. See each other next in person. Right. Enough with the letters. I owe you a congratulatory magazine, boss lady. Soon. Boop. The gets. Don't give up on this, honey. I mean, it's just... hate it. Oh, those noises are the windows. There's no one in this house except me. I'm positive there's no one in this house except me. Sam's schedule working at Crown Burger. Oh, I'm so sorry. I've worked fast food. It is a nightmare. Nope, I don't want to read it. Mr. and Mrs. Jonathan Blair request the honor of your presence at the marriage of their daughter Helen Margaret to Mr. Richard Morris Patterson. Fish DX. I am a menace to this family. I don't need to talk. I need to work. Oh my god. Alright, that's done. It's hard being me, guys. It's real hard. Oh my god. There's so many things. Oh, pizza. Damn it. Congratulations on your new position. Nice. I got so many 3-ring binders. Oh, right here. Oh, my God. First let me say that I hope this missive finds you. Well, hell, it feels like a goddamn miracle that it finds you at all. Do you know how long we've been trying to track you down? Worry not. We aren't the feds, the men in black, or any other sort of creeping fascist hobgoblins. In fact, we are on your side. Let me start from the beginning. Unknown Dimension is what you might call a specialist publisher house. We traffic in the weird, the ahead of its time, the lost but not forgotten by a small but dedicated group of plugged-in bibliophiles type of out-there mass market shunning visionary expression that refuses to be taken on anything but its own terms. We had an unparalleled run since our inception 4 years ago, unearthing and reviving Christ, or zombie-like timeless works such as N.N. Bestman's Message of the Snake Men, It's Inside Me by Johns Keller, and Emil Krieger's oft-banned Venusian Flesh Traders. But ever since we discovered tattered copies of your Accidental series at a church rummage sale in Long Branch, New Jersey, we've been trying to track down the author of this weird and dark American outsider art. It's just the kind of forgotten portal into 20th century civilization's anxieties and delusions that our readers lose their minds over. James Bond and Harrison Ford might be the dick-swinging heroes that modern suburbanica wants, but John Russell, mild-mannered insurance agent by day and reckless sister sociopath by night, is the twisted peacekeeper that it deserves and is on mission to bring him back to life. Okay, so you've typed plenty. What do we want from you? We want your permission to reprint the work since your original publisher Mercury Books folded a decade ago. We want you to supply a new foreword for the books to appear in a brand new editions of The Accidental Savior and The Accidental Pariah to be produced by Unknown Dimensions as a limited run and marketed directly to our highly discerning customer base, and we want to offer you a portion of the proceeds. Contract to follow, assuming you're interested in coming along with us in this weird odyssey. We look forward to embarking with you and to thrusting your work screaming back to the sweating palms and an unsuspecting American public. It's about Sam, your mother and I will be away for a long weekend celebrating our anniversary. June 3rd to 7th, we will be coming in the... What? But we will give you a call on the way home. Sorry, the kitchen is still mid-renovation. Never trust a contractor. $48 on the table to order pizza. We're going. Did I miss something? Seriously, did I miss something? Risotto. I need like 2 more keys, don't I? This game is a lot longer than I thought it was going to be. Manuscript, the accidental human. Stop making everything accidental. Dear Kaz, we can tell you what a joy it is to see John Russell back in print. Thank you very much for sending along copies of the new editions. The cover art is really something. I know you said the Unknown Dimensions isn't in the business of printing new material, but this revived interest in my work has brought on a wave of inspiration, resulting in a manuscript that completes John Russell's journey, which I think you may find intriguing. It is reflective and introspective without forgetting the excitement and weirdness that Unknown Dimension readers expect. I hope this might be an exciting new direction for Unknown Dimensions to pursue at the very least. I am grateful that John Russell's adventures didn't come to an end quite when I thought they had. Whew, good for him. Honestly, good for him. Cover copy. It's been almost 20 years since John Russell heard that call twice. He saved the president's life. He's practically forgotten the days of the future, of danger and excitement, the days where he mattered. So when that familiar rip in time opens in front of him and his handlers peer out, he doesn't hesitate. Is the president in danger? No. The life you saved this time will be your own. Not bad, I guess. Weird. Oh. Sorry. I didn't mean to do it like that. Understairs.
We agreed our last night together would be our happiest ever.
I'm gonna
And we'd
walk.
forget tomorrow was going to come at all. It worked for a while. We had a good time seeing Oscar off, then ran up to the attic to look through our photos, to find one for Lonnie to take with her. And looking at them, I realized they were all in the past, and there wouldn't be any more. And I didn't know what I was going to do. And I cried. And she held me. She said she knew it was hard, but life would move on. I said I didn't want my life to keep moving without her. That's when she cried too. I was so exhausted. I must have fallen asleep like that, in her arms. In the morning, I woke up, and I was finally alone.
That's sad. That's really real sad.
Lonnie had her going away show with her band tonight. She's so incredible on stage. When she was singing, I could practically forget everything. That we only had 48 hours left. That I don't know what comes next. That I can't live without her. Then she dedicated the last song to me. And I couldn't take it. I was out on the curb in the alley, sobbing till my ribs hurt. I would follow her anywhere, Katie. But I can't. Where she's going. After a long time, she found me. She said she was sorry. She said, I wish things could be different. I just wanted to make you happy. I said, I don't think you can anymore.
Oh wait, did I see this already? Oh, I've been there. I've done that. Been there, done that. Boom. Oh, did I get that one? Boom. Let's read this. Hi, Mom and Dad and Sam. Hello. I've had a wonderful time in the beaches of Barcelona, Dad and Sam. I think you would like the gaudy architecture. Gothic? Gaudy? It is from a strange alien world. I'm headed to my final destination, Amsterdam. For how long? That depends. I'm running low on money. I will look for a cheap standby ticket and call you when I'm headed home. Sorry for the short notice. Can't wait to see you all again. It'll be good to be home. Sounds like an absolute bitchin' vacation. Did I get this? Oh my god, don't do that, honey. Don't do that. Hey, I need that. The honey snaps.
The sunset light in this house is the saddest thing I've ever seen. I just want to sleep. When I'm in the attic, it almost feels like Lonnie could still be here. She's just downstairs. I'm just waiting to hear her pull down the hatch and come running up. Maybe I'll go up to the attic and wait.
I better not walk in on them fucking. That'd be so embarrassing. Man, I've gotten pretty much everything, I feel like. I feel like they very successfully led me through the house all the way through, like, every nook and cranny, basically. Oh shit, I thought that was someone over there. Sam, I always remember what we had. Kick ass. I love you, Lonnie. Stay strong.
Oh my god. Katie, I fell asleep in the attic, in Lonnie and my old spot, and I missed the first 2 calls. I just barely caught the third one before the machine got it. And it was Lonnie, on a payphone. She'd been on the bus to Basic, and she said she couldn't think of anything but me and us, and that she couldn't go through with it, with the army and being a part and all of it. And so she got off the bus in Salem. She said, Sam, I want you to pack up everything you can and get in your car and come find me. And let's just drive until we find somewhere for us. And she asked me if I could do that. And I said yes. Yes. Katie, I'm so sorry that I can't be there to see you in person, that I can't tell you all this myself. But I hope as you read this journal and you think back, that you'll understand why I had to do what I did. And that you won't be sad, and you won't hate me, and you'll just know that I am where I need to be. I love you so much, Katie. I'll see you again someday. Love, Sam.
Wow. Fulbright Company, Steve Gaynor, John Mann, Nordhagen, Kate Craig, Carlos Amanya. Sarah Grayson as Sam, Sarah Emily as Katie. Good music. Bratmobile, The Youngins, Heaven and Betsy. Oh, those are real bands, I guess. I don't know. There's everyone. Oh, it was recorded in Portland, Oregon. Special thanks to Adam Saltzman, Alex Ashby, Alexander Bruce, and also Connor. Those are the names that I'm cutting off. Cats. Thank you for making the game. Sam and Lonnie. Oh, so sweet. Oh, that was really, really sweet. That was really good. Oh, let me stretch again. Oh, I'm not gonna give my thoughts too much on this because the video is already over an hour and a half long, basically. So it was really good. I fully enjoyed it. Super great, man. It was fantastic. I loved it. I only got 1 or 2 achievements, and there's like 10 of them. So there's a lot more I must have missed throughout the game. Just fine. Yeah, that was just really good. Really good, really cute love story in a really creepy house that I wish I owned. And it wasn't that scary, but I don't think it's meant to be that scary anyway. It's more or less just to kind of creep you out. I don't know what that room was about with the lights that didn't work. Maybe if you do a second playthrough, that'll work, or it will. Or I could have just missed something. So, yeah, really good game. Loved it. Very cute. Reminds me a lot of A Night in the Woods, which is also another really great game. If you haven't played it, play it. Same with this. Play this game. Install it. Show them love. It was really good. I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.